Energy is one of the main drivers of economic and social development. Just a few years ago, the only uncertainty in energy was the price of oil. There are now more known resources in the world than ever before. Peak oil is no longer a concern. But this simple anxiety has been replaced by a myriad issues and complex challenges. With unconventional resources, the oil endowment has quadrupled. We also see that while significant, the development of renewables globally, excluding large hydro, has to date been slower than expected. By 2050, we will see a doubling of energy demand, with the share of electricity increasing faster than primary energy supply. According to our unique explorative scenarios, renewables, especially solar energy, could register the highest growth, contributing between 20% and 30% to the global energy mix. But fossil fuels will, on current trend, remain the dominant resource to 2050. During the same period, whether in the decentralized jazz scenario or the more orchestrated symphony scenario, greenhouse gas emissions could double or even quadruple by 2050 compared to 1990 levels, with the potential to expose our energy infrastructure to disasters. The lack of a climate framework is one of the issues that keeps global energy leaders most awake at night. But energy prices and high associated volatility have become more critical in the absence of a clear path for the future of CO2 prices. Accelerated change in policy, technological innovation, and consumer expectations are making energy markets increasingly complex. Current business models struggle to guarantee both competitiveness and affordable energy in the future, while political and regulatory risks threaten investment in infrastructure and innovation. Energy efficiency remains an action priority, but requires a longer-term approach to financing. The low-hanging fruit may have been picked. We now need additional demand-side investments, innovation, incentives, and stronger technical standards to significantly reduce the world's energy intensity. We will need to increase our efforts to provide access to energy for the world's growing population. Otherwise, up to 530 million people could still lack access to even basic forms of energy in 2050. This restricts life chances, opportunities, and prosperity. As we look to identify the sound, stable policies that will address these issues and catalyze investment towards sustainable energy solutions, we need to ask a number of questions. What is our Plan B? What might the business and policy implications be? How can we mobilize the necessary capital for this transition? The World Energy Council believes that we can only find suitable solutions and achieve sustainable energy for all by addressing what we call the energy trilemma, the triple challenge of providing secure, affordable, and environmentally sensitive energy. Each dimension is vital to the development and prosperity of a country, but perspectives on the urgency of the pillars vary, as exposed by our Trilemma and Energy Sustainability Index, which ranks countries in terms of their ability to provide the robust energy and climate policies needed for a sustainable energy system, nationally, regionally, and globally. We live in a time of increasing uncertainties, extraordinary changes, and hard choices. Ultimately, as the world seeks to redefine a resilient and sustainable energy system, we will have to ask ourselves, how must today's policies, markets, and technologies change to deliver tomorrow's sustainable energy?